Stephen A. And he's our guy, but Stephen A. has been out here wilding of late.
Oh my
Would you even
God.
call it that?
Yeah,
Starting off
I'm
with
not gonna use the word I want to, but yeah, go ahead.
yeah, starting off with said blacks in America can relate to Trump because of the how he's being harassed and arrested and all this kind of shit, which is wild as fuck. And then he tried to go back and correct us and tell us what he said, but or what he didn't say, but everyone heard what he did say. And the shit was so outlandish that motherfucking Shitlock agreed with them. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Stephen A just have a diss track on Whitlock like 3 months ago? Like he got this nigga agreeing with him now, defending him, agreeing him. He was looking for a little rope and he found it. He also said called the league office the other day, and this one Gilly posted this, and this one hurt my soul, man. Like he called the league office to see if why Russell Westbrook was suspended, and that just don't sit right with me. And oh, he's a journalist, he needs information. That shit was just weak to me. So we're gonna get to Jalen Rose in a second because that's another friend of the program. But Jack, Stephen A. Smith of late, what's going on with our guy, man?
One, the reason why my main problem with a lot of people, and especially with Stephen A. when he say stuff like this, Matt. If you was on a corner with 10 brothers in your neighborhood, you wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't have had the balls to say black people relate to Trump. You wouldn't have said that in front of your people, in a room full of your people. You said that on TV because you're comfortable there, and that's the narrative that they want you to pay because somebody probably told you to say that. Bro, I'm not the most intelligent person, but I told you I'm first team common sense. That's why you say these things on TV. So that's why people look at you funny and don't give you the respect. Everything that me and Matt will say on here, we'll say in any barbershop, on any corner, in front of any setting, in front of anybody, because that's how we truly feel. Nobody's telling us a certain thing. So that was the weakest thing. And on the second thing, Matt, you don't work for the league. What make you think you got the power to call and get somebody suspended? So you opening more doors to thinking now, okay, the times when you done went on TV and spoke bad about me and other players, you called and put your vote in to get people suspended. Is that what you saying? Like that's crazy that you would openly say that. And hold on, my little brother, I love you to death, but you agree with that, Perk, and you a player. You know better than that. Just imagine if you was playing and he called the league when you got into it with somebody, Serge Ibaka or somebody, and they saying it, and he called and saying, well, I think Perk needs to be suspended, taking money out your pocket and your family. That's crazy, dog. That's the weakest thing he could have ever said on TV, Matt. Back-to-back days.
We don't know what he said or if he said that he thought they should have been suspended. I didn't see that part, but I agree. I think the Trump shit was wild and outlandish, but if I'm not mistaken, he's doing some stuff over at Fox. And I don't know if that was there or if it was on ESPN or where it was at, but that shit was weak. But the Russell Westbrook shit hurt my heart for a reason. Like it stung because for just a lot of different reasons. I just don't think that's something, is in the playoffs, star players, someone like Russ who's taken so much bullshit from the media to begin with. He's out there and playing his role on that team. He went from superstar to now he's out there being the whole plugger, the dirty guy, the shit that doesn't always show up on the stat sheet. That's his roles now, and he's adapted to that role. So for him to kind of go over there and do that and make that call, that shit just didn't sit well. And again, I mean, Stephen A. is our brother. And Jack, I think that's why this era is so dope, I feel like, in media, because he used to just be able to say that and let the shit ride. And no one could say nothing to him because no one else had platforms. And again, we got a lot of love for Stephen A. Smith. We don't fuck with Whitlock, but I got a lot of love for Stephen A. I fuck with Stephen A. But sometimes he says some shit that's just like, come on, bro. You know
well,
better
Matt, I mean, and that's your boy. I come from under the old law. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that I grew up with that came out of jail that I know that snitching that I ain't fucking with. He a snitch. You snitching, bro. You called the league and told it, nah, fuck that, man. You called the league and tried to get that man suspended. That was the league decision. You don't do no shit like that, bro. You don't do no shit like that's the weakest shit ever. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not fucking with him no more. Y'all can be your homeboy. I can't fuck with no shit like that, dog. Russ is my partner. And, I'm one of the people that's been going to bat for Russ. I didn't hang with Russ. Me and Russ never went out to eat or nothing like that. I'm standing up for Russ on some real nigga shit. That was the weakest shit he could have ever done, was call the league and ask why somebody not suspended, dog. Fuck that.